Welcome everyone, join us today as we explore the musical genius of Mark Hollis, the enigmatic frontman of Talk Talk. From his groundbreaking work in the 1980s that redefined the boundaries of synth pop and art rock to his quiet retreat from the public eye. So let's dive in. Mark David Hollis, born the 4th of January 1955 in Tottenham, London, to parents Dennis and Margaret Hollis. The middle child of two brothers, details about his early life are sparse, as he was known for being private and reluctant to having interviews throughout his career. In 1962, his family relocated from London to Rayleigh, Essex, where Hollis began attending Swain Grammar School, now known as the Swain Park School, in 1966. After completing his O-levels in 1971, Mark Hollis left Swain Grammar School and dropped out of college without finishing his A-levels, citing the complete lack of rules as the reason. While studying part-time and working in an industrial laboratory, he secured a place at the University of Sussex in 1975 to study child psychology but abandoned it in 1976 to pursue a career in music. During this time, he held what he later described as a succession of horrible jobs while he focused on songwriting. Remembering he could never wait to get home and to start writing songs and lyrics, jotting ideas down on bits of paper, just waiting for the moment when he could put it all down on tape. Hollis's entry into a musical career was significantly shaped by his older brother Ed, a disc jockey, producer, and manager of several bands, including the Canvey Island pub rockers Eddie and the Hot Rods. With Ed's support and encouragement, Mark formed his first band, The Reaction. Emerging during the post-punk era, The Reaction's sound mirrored Hollis's fascination with early garage rock, as showcased in the 1972 compilation Nuggets. In 1977, The Reaction recorded a demo for Island Records, which included the song Talk 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 Talk. This track was featured on the punk compilation Streets, released by the fledgling label Beggars Banquet. Written by Hollis, Talk 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 was an early version of Talk Talk's 1982 single Talk Talk. George Gimark noted that The Reaction's rendition of the song was about twice as fast and had a completely different feel compared to the 1982 version. In 1978, Island released The Reaction's only single, I Can't Resist, with the band disbanding the following year. In 1981, Hollis formed the band Talk Talk, bringing in keyboard player Simon Brenner. With his brother Ed's assistance, they recruited Paul Webb on bass guitar and Lee Harris on drums, both from the Southend-on-Sea area. Early in their career, Talk Talk was frequently compared to Duran Duran, as both bands had names featuring repeated words, a Roxy Music-inspired musical style, the same record label EMI, and producer Colin Thurston. Additionally, Talk Talk supported Duran Duran on tour in 1982. In 1982, Talk Talk released their debut single, Mirror Man, on EMI, which did not achieve significant success. However, their follow-up single, Talk Talk, the re-recording of a track by The Reaction, reached number 52 in the UK in April 1982. Their first album, The Party's Over, came out in July 1982 and included the UK Top 40 hits, Today, reaching number 14 and a re-release of Talk Talk, at number 23. These tracks also charted in Ireland, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand, with Talk Talk reaching the US Top 75. Produced by Colin Thurston, the album peaked at number 21 in the UK and was certified silver by the BPI by 1985. It also became a top 10 hit in New Zealand. After the 1983 non-LP hit single My Foolish Friend, produced by Rhett Davies, Simon Brenner left Talk Talk, reducing the band to a trio. Tim Freisha Green was brought in to assist with their second album, It's My Life, becoming their producer, keyboardist, and Hollis songwriting partner. Although Freisha Green was a major contributor and a de facto fourth member, he never officially joined the band, did not perform live, and was not featured in publicity material. Talk Talk achieved significant international success in 1984–85, especially in continental Europe, North America, and New Zealand, with their album It's My Life. The single Such a Shame became a top 10 hit in multiple countries, and the title track entered the top 40 in several regions, though the UK largely ignored the album and its singles. Despite commercial success, the band made deliberate choices to distance themselves from the mainstream, as seen in the satirical music video for It's My Life. Artist James Marsh created the band's visual identity, designing all their covers and posters. The success of The Color of Spring gave Talk Talk the resources to create their next album, Spirit of Eden, released in 1988. This album, a blend of rock, jazz, classical, and ambient music, was critically acclaimed and reached the UK Top 20, but the band refused to tour or make music videos, limiting its commercial potential. Disagreements with EMI escalated, leading to a lawsuit and the band's release from their contract, with Paul Webb leaving in late 1988. In 1990, EMI released the compilation Natural History, which was a significant success, peaking at number 3 in the UK and achieving gold certification. The single It's My Life was re-released and became the band's highest charting single in the UK. A subsequent remix album, History Revisited, led to another legal dispute with EMI. By 1990, Talk Talk was primarily Mark Hollis and Tim Freischer-Green with session musicians. They signed with Polydor and released Laughing Stock in 1991, which solidified their experimental, minimalist sound. The album reached number 26 in the UK, but the band disbanded that year as Hollis decided to focus on his family. Paul Webb and Lee Harris formed the band, Orang, and Tim Freischer-Green recorded under the name Heligoland. In 1998, Hollis released his self-titled solo debut album, Mark Hollis. Reflecting on his music, he expressed a desire to create timeless pieces that transcend eras, prioritizing emotion over technical prowess. Hollis contributed under the pseudonym John Cope on the minimalist album AV1 in 1998, performing the solo track Piano, later included on Talk Talk's Missing Pieces compilation in 2001. He also played piano on and co-wrote the track Chaos on Uncle's Science Fiction in 1998, though he requested his name be removed from the credits. Additionally, Hollis co-produced and arranged 2 tracks on Anya Garbarek's Smiling and Waving in 2001, showcasing his versatility on bass guitar, piano, and melodica. Following his solo ventures, Hollis largely retired from active music making, citing a commitment to his family. He explained, "I choose for my family. Maybe others are capable of doing it, but I can't go on tour and be a good dad at the same time." Despite his withdrawal from the spotlight, Hollis continued to be celebrated in music circles as an artist who prioritized artistic integrity over commercial success, serving as a benchmark for contemporary musicians. By the time of his solo album's release, Hollis had relocated from the countryside back to London to provide his sons with a more urban upbringing. Personally, in 1985, Hollis married teacher Felicity Costello, known as Flick, in Hackney, and they had 2 sons. The family resided in Wimbledon, London, from 1998 until 2017, before relocating to Heathfield, East Sussex, where Hollis lived until his passing. His decision to cease Talk Talk's touring after 1986 and his retirement from the music industry in 1998 were driven by his desire to spend more time with his family. Sadly, on February 25, 2019, Mark Hollis reportedly passed away following a brief illness from which he never recovered, later confirmed to be cancer. He was 64 years old. And there you have it. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Mark Hollis's extraordinary life and career. His innovative spirit and unique approach to music continue to inspire artists and fans alike. We hope you've enjoyed this tribute to a true pioneer in the world of music. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about the legends of music. Until next time, take care and bye for now.